Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we have a special video for you. We have a fellow subscriber of ours, a really nice guy that we talk to outside of doing videos, and that is DailyDeadNation. Check out his YouTube channel. We'll have a link for it below. But we want to give a reaction video on a video he actually did about Season 9 and his thoughts.
Yeah, so he did, he said he put in a lot of work to an essay, basically, of why Season 9 is amazing. Now, if you guys don't know who DailyDeadNation is, he is a YouTuber who does a lot of Walking Dead stuff. His channel is Primary Walking Dead. He does have a second channel now to check that out. But we have been supporting each other. He's been supporting us ever since we started.
Yeah, from the start.
He's probably had maybe, he's already been on YouTube a while after we started, but we support each other. He watches all of our videos. We watch all of his. He comments. We likes. So it's a really great community that we're able to do that with other fellow YouTubers in the same space regarding Walking Dead and other things that we do together. So
and the first thing I want to do is say thank you, DailyDeadNation.
Yeah, thank
you. You're awesome. You're amazing. Your cooperation on our channel is just amazing.
Yeah.
We love hearing from you.
Definitely. So we want to find out why Season 9 is amazing, and we're going to check out this awesome essay from Daily Dead here. So, if you are caught up on Season 9, this will contain spoilers, just so you know.
If you're not caught up on Season 9, I don't know what to do for you.
Yes.
I really don't. I'm joking.
Right. Let's check this out.
Well, here we are. 2 videos I've been working really hard on.
That's awesome.
This is part 1. Part 2 arrives soon. I'd just like to take this moment and say thank you guys for the support on the channel and the support that you continue to provide. I really appreciate it. And let's keep growing together. Enjoy part 1, guys.
I like that music.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I'm excited.
I guess you can call this an opinion video, maybe even a video essay. I think a video essay sounds way cooler, so let's call it a video essay.
Way cooler, put a snowman in there.
This video essay, is titled Why Season 9 is Amazing, in my opinion. I'm going to be explaining exactly why I believe Season 9 of The Walking Dead is the best season ever for the show.
Ever.
And remember, guys, this is an opinion, not a fact. So don't get angry at me, all those haters out there. You may have hated Season 9, but I loved Season 9.
Tell them.
I believe this season revitalized the show in so many different ways, making it the best season ever for The Walking Dead.
Oh, dude, I do.
I mean, can you believe? Can you believe 9 seasons in to the show? 9 seasons in, this amazing person, Angela Kang, and the rest of the cast and the crew worked their asses off to turn Walking Dead in a new, fresh direction.
Indeed.
And boy, they did it. They achieved what they were working so hard
I'm surprised
towards.
the audience score was that low.
Now you're thinking, why am I saying what I'm saying? Why am I saying Season 9 is amazing, but I'm not giving any reasons towards that statement? Well, let me explain. Sit back, relax, get some popcorn, get some snacks.
Oh, I don't have any popcorn.
The story.
This is great work. This must have taken a long time to do.
The first half of Season 9 was so good. I loved Rick's final story arc. The story of Rick trying his hardest not only as a leader, but as a father to ensure he follows Carl's vision of a new beginning. As a father, he just wanted to fulfill his son's dying wish. But the people around him, including some of his friends, are trying their hardest to persuade Rick that what he's chasing is something that isn't meant to be, as Daryl says in this scene from Season 9, Episode 4, titled The Obliged.
Oh.
You're chasing something for him that ain't meant to be, man.
Such a great scene.
He's even trying his hardest to keep Negan alive because this is also what Carl wanted. But Maggie is thirsty for revenge and vengeance after her husband was brutally murdered by Negan. And Daryl wants Negan dead because he believes that Negan acts as a symbol of hope towards the Saviors. A symbol of hope that everything can go back to the way things used to be when Negan was in control. Rick's final episodes were so emotional. You really feel for Rick as a character. He has so much on his shoulders. Rick made a promise to his son Carl, and he really wants to follow Carl's vision of a new beginning, but everything around him is slowly falling apart. And the people around him, including his friends, believe that Rick's vision of a new beginning just isn't working out. And that's what makes it so sad, seeing him try so hard when nothing around him is really working out. Before moving to Rick's final episode, I absolutely love the way the show created a mystery based on who was killing the Saviors. It was really cool for the viewers to really uncover the answers. I mean, I felt like a detective trying to find out who was killing the Saviors. They did it so well.
I thought it was the Whisperer.
Jadis and the helicopter people. I mean, that was also an interesting storyline in the first half of Season 9. We need more answers to our questions, though, which will be revealed in Season 10.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's out the way. Let's talk about Rick's final episode, which was, yeah, you guessed it, yet again, another fantastic episode.
Probably one of the best episodes I've seen ever.
Yeah.
I loved Rick's small journey in his final episode. His journey in searching for his family.
I was yelling like, get up,
get beautiful. Up. It's honestly beautiful seeing Rick talk to some characters we've lost on the show, including Shane, Herschel, and Sasha. Or in other words,
I think it always crosses over toward the good.
You're pulling the heartstrings, man.
The brave.
It's beautiful seeing Rick's whole family trying to save him on the bridge.
Oh, man.
This whole sequence right here is extremely emotional. I mean, I tear up every single time. It is so tear-jerking, man. Tear-jerking, is that even a word?
It is. And probably the most tear-jerking that right there. I'm just gonna say that is
rough.
Daryl's
and
look.
That too.
Yeah. It was very well. That right there, you could just see the pain. He lost a brother.
Yeah, and they were having issues at the end too, so that kind of
he told him to go that way.
Yeah,
or he told him. Actually, I think he tried to stop him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He tried to.
God. Yeah, he said, "Don't do it on your own," something like that. Yeah.
And the way that Rick's final episode actually ends, holy shit. It's crazy how the show makes us feel extremely sad about Rick's departure, but also extremely excited about what's ahead for the show and what's coming up in the season.
Judith.
Judith Grimes.
Judith Grimes.
Oh, too early. There we go.
Yeah!
Once we reach this 6-year time jump, we also reach the final 3 episodes of the first half of Season 9. I absolutely love the last 3 episodes. I love the way the show builds up the arrival of the scariest group on The Walking Dead, the Whisperers. Through this scene,
I kind of wish I wouldn't have gotten spoiled seeing that scene, you know what I mean?
And this scene.
Like to see it live.
Yeah. I think I spoiled myself. I think I wanted to see
And this scene.
Well, that scene was amazing.
Yeah.
We should get the horses. Circle around.
That freaked me out. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, hearing this too.
They don't whisper into each other.
You're like, what? You're going crazy. Oh yeah, when Daryl finally saw it, he was like, what?
He tried to, revert him.
Yeah.
He couldn't.
all leading to this outstanding sequence, or as I like to call it, the terrifying reveal of
cool
the
font.
Whisperers.
Yeah. He's got to give me that font.
I mean, look at this scene right here. This was literally the definition of terrifying. The setting is terrifying. They're in a goddamn cemetery. The foggy atmosphere really adds towards that horror tone. It's just so scary. And that is the first half of season 9 done. What a crazy first half, man. Oh my god.
Thinking about it like
so
that, like,
good.
That puts it in a lot better perspective that way. It's like,
now
wow,
you reach the second half of season 9 and we are introduced not only to new characters, but new stories as well. Starting off with the scariest villain on The Walking Dead, Alpha. I love Alpha's backstory. It was gritty and most of all, quite surprising. Because they really subverted our expectations. Once I saw Lydia's father for the first time, I expected him to be the abusive member in the family, not only towards Lydia, but towards Alpha too.
It's too dangerous. We should let them go.
Yeah, that twist was awesome because it made you think that Alpha was the one that was getting abused.
I'm sorry if I don't want to offer my kid.
You saying I do?
When they turned that around,
No. No,
Don't you ever suggest that I don't care about my kid.
it made you think like she was
The
like
show
Carol.
made me believe this through the way her father was presented and just how he appeared. Boy, I was wrong. The story takes a massive turn after Alpha suddenly kills someone.
Look at the rage.
Don't you see why it's so good? I expected Lydia's father to be the abusive, dominant, and manipulating parent, and Lydia's mother, Alpha, to be weak and vulnerable. Nope. It was the other way around. Lydia's mother, Alpha, was the abusive, dominant, and manipulating parent, and Lydia's father was the weak and vulnerable parent.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Samantha Morton portrays Alpha so well, and Cassidy McClincy portrays Lydia so well too.
Yep.
Spot on.
Oh yeah, it's perfect casting. Look at that.
Oh.
The Alpha, like all the rest.
I also have a huge crush on Cassidy McClincy now.
She's cute.
So if Cassidy
She's really
McClincy
cute.
is watching this, call me. My
Get them
number is
digits, man.
0700 800 2406. I'm lying, that's not really my
Oh, I'm
number.
gonna say, is that
But
really?
still, Cassidy, call me, we can go on a date.
Cassidy, give him a call.
That's good.
Give him a holler.
Moving on to Henry's storyline with Lydia, which was one of the core storylines for the second half of season 9. To be honest, I could feel the chemistry between these two characters. They really cared about each other. Come on, guys, it's a teenage boy who fell in love with a teenage girl.
I just wish it was
That's
Carl.
like the most
I think
common
Carl
thing
would have been a
ever.
much
Like, that's the
better
most common thing in
person
the
to put
world.
in that role.
And finally, the story of Michonne and Daryl, or as I like to call it, the X story.
That was such a brutal episode.
Yeah, it was.
Were you satisfied by knowing that X story?
Now,
I don't think we ever talked
this
about it. Yeah.
storyline was the real definition of dark, disturbing.
Yeah, I liked it just
and
because it was just between
absolutely-
her and Daryl.
I
but-
do.
Oh.
I liked
The
it.
X scars on Daryl and Michonne
But
were first
I don't
revealed
know.
in the first half of season 9. And the moment it was revealed, there was so much mystery behind it. And as viewers, we had so many
I just
questions.
didn't
freak us out.
Yeah, I just
And
didn't
once
like how
we
Michonne
reached
shut
episode
herself
14
off
titled
so,
Scars,
so quickly.
it
From
was
that event,
revealed
right?
what actually happened to these two characters. Michonne was so happy about her best friend returning, and in the end she finds out that's not the best friend she knew before the apocalypse, and that person is gone.
Jocelyn.
Denai Guerrera and Norman Reedus, aka Michonne and Daryl, were great on their performances.
She literally thought it was
they
her
were
best friend.
amazing.
You can't trust your best
this
friend.
scene
How
right
can you
here,
trust anyone?
hearing the screams of Michonne and Daryl was extremely traumatizing. They killed their performances in this episode.
I can barely watch it now. Like, you feel the pain, especially with Michonne like screaming in her face. You know what I mean? Like she's just looking right at her. Like, how could you do this to me? We were best friends. You could see it in that moment.
That's painful to listen to.
Brutal.
Very painful.
And the craziest moment in this storyline, when Michonne slaughters all the kids, that was shocking.
Dude, yeah, he's putting this in a little bit more.
The music that plays
me.
during that scene really hits hard as well. Because of the fact Michonne really didn't want to do this. But she had no choice.
Protect her kids.
Michonne really did not want to kill these kids, but they were so consumed by Jocelyn's beliefs that Michonne couldn't get through to them. She could not get through to any of them. So there was no choice but to kill them all.
It would be tough to do.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
Believe it or not, guys, everything I've said since the beginning of the video is only one reason why I loved Season 9. Because the story from the first episode of Season 9 to the final episode of Season 9 was absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure we were all quite worried about the story and the show just slowly falling apart after Rick's departure.
No.
I found him.
There he is. No.
Dude, too soon.
That was not the case. The story got better with Rick's departure. The show got better. Now that's been explained, let's go to the second reason why I loved Season 9 of The Walking Dead. The pacing. With Season 7 and Season 8 of The Walking Dead, also known as The Decline of The Walking Dead, both seasons had a few well-paced and overall good episodes. However, a majority of both seasons was slow on pacing and quite boring, mainly because there was no development based on character and story.
Yeah.
I mean, take Season 8 for example. The only two episodes we needed from that season was Season 8 Episode 1, the premiere, and Season 8 Episode 16, the finale.
Definitely.
Because most of everything else in between was useless, especially this. Don't get me started on this right here.
Absolutely.
This right here
Absolutely.
did not need to happen.
No,
it
did not.
It did not, and it makes me so freaking angry.
Season 9 made such a big improvement based on the pacing and the development from Episode 1 to Episode 16 that it's almost unbelievable. It was so refreshing. I literally enjoyed every single episode in Season 9. Each episode had good pacing and interesting development with characters such as Negan, Judith, and even the new group which arrived at the end of Episode 5, Magna's group.
Yeah.
Even the development of Lydia's character, creating relationships with Henry and Daryl in particular.
Not so much Henry.
It was short with Henry.
The Whisperers as a group were also developed as the scariest group on The Walking Dead. I mean, just look at the masks and this baby scene right here. Oh my god, this will give you nightmares. But yeah, that was a lot shorter than I expected, but that's the second reason why Season 9 is amazing. Well, that's the end of part 1, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And what's crazy is... I'm not done. there are still more reasons explaining why Season 9 is amazing. And you'll find out in Part 2.
I love the music.
Great work, man.
Wow, man.
Absolutely great.
That was awesome.
You put a lot of time into that. You know, as you guys know, I mean, editing. I do most of the editing here on the channel, and you're doing all the editing yourself too. So it's a lot of time.
I couldn't imagine doing all that. Like,
it's a lot of work.
It puts a lot of work in. I don't think people understand the work that goes into actually running a channel in the background. Like,
yeah,
you do the editing, I do the small part of the thumbnails, and like, just the time that we take to even do this.
Yeah,
and to see something like that, oh man, that was beautiful.
It's gorgeous. I mean, you definitely put a lot of the aspects in a different perspective, you know, making you think of it this way, and especially talking about the character progression, the pacing. Because we saw some pacings where it was slow and then it ramped up, and then a lot of the character progressions, they've exceeded themselves. I mean, they're getting better and better.
I mean, I'm watching this video and my mind changes literally on the Michonne part and that story based upon, you know, what you're saying, and it makes sense, and I agree with it. And you know, it was great. That was wonderful.
Wonderful, guys.
We'll be watching Part 2. If you're watching this and you see the art that went into making this video, check out his channel and subscribe, because all of his content is just as good.
Yeah, guys. So make sure you smash the like button, and make sure you go to Daily Dead Nation's YouTube channel, subscribe. He puts out amazing YouTube videos for The Walking Dead. He does have a second channel where he's kind of doing some different content other than The Walking Dead, but check that out as well. And make sure you come back for Part 2 coming soon. So yeah, guys, make sure you get over to his channel, like his videos, subscribe. He puts out amazing content. And in the spirit of Daily Dead Nation today, we are going to sign out the way that he does, because his sign out is absolutely amazing. So stay tuned for more videos. We will see you guys next time.